My name is Rayo, short for Motunrayo. Yeah, I learned that at the radio actually. I'm a 400 level student of Pan Atlantic University and I'm studying accounting.
I am Owolabi Thompson, 400 level accounting student of Pan Atlantic University.
My name is Bolaji. I'm a full mass communication student at the School of Media and Communication, Pan Atlantic University.
My name is Charles Ariguzo, a 400 level mass communication student at Pan Atlantic University.
My name is Elechi Oluebube Victoria, a 300 level mass communication student at Pan Atlantic University.
And I am currently interning at Royal Roots.
And I'm interning here at Royal Roots.
I'm a mass comm intern at Royal Roots.
Interning here at Royal Roots.
And I'm currently interning at Royal Roots Studios.
My name is Ihuoma Joseph. I'm a student of Augustine University, Larry, and I'm doing my first internship at Royal Roots.
My name is Michelle Daniels, aka MD. I'm from West African University, Benin Republic, Cotonou, Abattoir, Carrefour, and I'm an intern in Royal Roots Cinemas.
I mean, it's a compulsory internship, right? So I had to apply somewhere and I just felt like coming to a media company would be like a different change of a switch from the norm, basically, from like the normal accounting setting.
What basically inspired me to apply for this internship is the fact that I really want to go into filmmaking, film production. And when I researched on the company, I realized that, oh, it's a very good one because, I mean, they have a studio. So I was like, I will thrive, my career here will thrive. So let me give it a try.
Apart from the fact that it was a compulsory internship, I guess I just wanted something different from what I've been doing since my first year. So I've been doing a lot of social media, corporate comms, and I wanted something else, like a different experience in mass communication.
I heard about the company, the organization from my school's internship office, and then I was inspired to apply for it because I felt like it would make me get more hands-on knowledge, our practical aspect of my course.
What inspired me to apply for this particular internship at Royal Roots was because I know almost accountants are needed in basically every institution. What made me come to this one was because I wanted to get involved with production accounting and know how it is done in media companies and organizations.
I expected to be able to apply my classroom knowledge in like this media space. You know, I wanted to see like how it would work, how it would play out. I mean, I know it's kind of weird hearing of like accounting students working in like media companies, but you know, there's what we call production accounting, which is mainly what I've been doing here.
My expectations in this company wasn't much because when I did my research, I realized that they are known for 4 things: professionalism, creativity, passion, and premiumness. And honestly, they have exceeded my expectations.
I just wanted to move with the flow. Anything that comes, let it come.
My expectation was that I would obviously apply all those things I've learned in school and see how it applies in real life and all. But yeah, I've really enjoyed my stay here.
Not like I had anything in mind, but I knew that I was going to practicalize a lot of things that I was taught in class. So I didn't have I want to know how to do this, but just basically open-minded to what I was going to learn after this internship.
My first month of internship, I worked with the post-production unit. So I learned a lot about video editing, how to use Adobe Premiere Pro, Plural Eyes, and so many apps. So I harnessed my skills of editing there, video editing there. My second month, that's this month now, I'm currently working in the radio. So I'm learning a lot about presentation, how to curate news, how to decide which news is best for entertainment, and how to differentiate that from gist. So yeah, I'm really learning a lot.
I learned a lot of things from different people I worked with. Director, I learned how to direct, especially a TV series and also a stage play, which is actually amazing. So I learned how to prepare the shoot flow from the AD. I learned how to record the continuity sheet. I learned how to slate also from the script supervisor. So I learned basically a lot.
I've actually learned how to make movies, the script, everything that have to do with the production sets. I learned from it.
I don't even know where to start because, like I said, it's a big company. There's a lot to learn here, from TV transmission to radio. I think I was on air one time, to being on set, to seeing how things are run. Not off the top of my head now, I think I can even run a mini production. So I think I've learned a lot of skills. I can't really pinpoint and say, oh, this is what in particular, but I know I've learned a lot. Like, the experience has been marvelous.
I already knew how to write news, but then when I came here, their in-house style of writing the news was very different. So I had to learn how they write their news and structure the way I write towards the way they do their things. And then another knowledge I've gained is I've learned how to do show prep. Very important. It was amazing. I did show prep, I did presentation. I've learned how to speak on radio and then how to ask questions, carry out interviews and all.
I have been able to put a lot of knowledge I've gained from school, specifically accounting laboratory in 300 level, a course that I studied. I've been able to use that particular skill in that class to, give myself upper hand in the transactions that I've been given in this organization, the daily tasks that I've been given, and well, I've been able to, the skill I've acquired on this internship is basically how to actually apply them when it comes to real life situations.
I wasn't so conversant with production accounting before I came here, but now, working with the ED and, everyone, I've been able to just get into it and learn a lot about okay, this is how you should do the cash book. This is how you should work out the salaries. This is what you should do with the contracts and so on and so forth. It's just been a whole lot of stuff. And I also joined the classes at the radio, which is, that was really fun for me because I'm really into public speaking. So that, I really learned a lot, how to be on the radio and so on and so forth. I know that's not really related to accounting, but no knowledge is lost.
These amazing interns from PAU they stood out. They stood out from a lot of all the kind of interns we've had here from other schools. And yes, definitely, we wish they would stay. We wish they would they will remain with us. They are very dedicated and they're eager to learn.
So Charles is a very active and proactive, fellow, very efficient crew member, highly dependable when it comes to solving problems.
I don't know the spirit that got us connected, and I was able to ask him to do some tasks for me, and he carried them out effectively. From that day on, I stuck with him, and I kept working with him, and I found out that he was willing to learn, and that is one positive thing in life, especially in filmmaking. If you're always willing and open to learn, you learn new things, and I just wish him the best in everything he goes ahead to do, because he has that eye for details.
Charles will never give you any problem. In fact, you know that well because he's there. You can trust, you can depend on him. You can give him assignments to do. You can trust his judgment. I think he has been exceptional, in his duties, in his training, and in his interpretation of things, around him, working with people, humanitarian skills, and artistry.
Working with Blessing in post-production is a great experience. She's somebody that is ready to learn. And the first week we met, I was already leaving out with my system to cut the series that we were doing. And knowing Blessing is great. It's great. And she's somebody that's ready to learn. I'd really love to work with her again and again, and all other interns that came for their IT.
So far, the performance of the intern on this production, I am short of words. Let me put it that way. They've surprised everyone and they've wowed every crew members and cast as regards their performance. Starting from the accountants, they've been so helpful.
My finance team, the gurus, they've made this production seamless. It's been awesome working with them. I give them just a little bit of information to say, oh, this is how to do production accounting. And before I know it, they've come up with different ideas that has enhanced even the way production can do their do production accounting seamlessly. So it's been wonderful. It's been amazing working with both of them. And they're always very eager to to learn more, eager to put in more. They go the extra mile. Even on weekends, on Friday, they will send me a message that if I need them over the weekend, they are available. I think that's, for me, it says a lot about them and the background and the school they're from.
The other interns that have been working on set with the production team too, they've been marvelous. We've been making it easier for production team to as well to come together to make things work.
Well, it was I would say a pleasure to work with both of them. They were willing to learn and very hardworking as well. They gave all, like 300% if possible, and they were a very integral part of my show. The research, lending voices, lending opinions. They were ever willing to talk, learn, and contribute to the show, which is something I appreciate a lot. And I like how straightforward they are. Most people, when it comes for stuff like this, they are, a little bit laid back, or they don't want to, give their opinion because they feel, okay, the OAP shouldn't see them in a particular light and stuff. Myself and it will be with the scatter once in a while, but it's on a very personal note and, all that. So I appreciate it. And they were very, very important. They were very, very important to my show, and I would always want to work with them over and over again.
They've done very well so far. They've been very respectful, very cordial with everything that we've given them, we've assigned for them. They've made sure that they're where they need to be, when they need to be. So no issues that I can think of. We've had a couple of things that we just had to clarify for them a few times, but other than that, they've been very, very, very good in the way they work. I can't say I've had a more pleasant experience with interns, so it's been good.
I'd like to think I'm not really, really good at presenting. So this past few weeks, it's really been a bit of a challenge for me because we get to prepare our own show prep and present it to Josh, the Black Boy Coffee. Shout out to Josh. So we get to prepare our show prep and present it. So sometimes before my presentation, I actually get the gist.
The thing with all this show prep, it was really hard for me, and a lot of things that I was not getting right.
I'm not really conversant with cameras. I'm a very camera shy person. But coming here, seeing the people on sets, the actors, the producer, the way everybody is just free, it really inspired me to, come out from my shell. Then also, I think my first day, I was called up on set to play a role, and that really helped my confidence.
Every of the on-air personality have different ways of writing their news. So if I write for this person today, and then in the afternoon I try to do something else for the other person because the first person's way of writing is different from the second person, and that's kind of challenging because I always have to be conscious of not writing one way for another person, and I have to rewrite it again. And sometimes I have to sort through like 20 news to just pick 4.
I mean, there was the challenge of, this being a media company. It's not like mainly focused on accounting, and there wasn't so much accounting work to do, right? But I mean, that's why I'm here, to make an impact.
Because this is a media company, this is a production company, I would have to also engage myself in interaction with some cast members, some crew members, and it's not a lot of, it's not like the major responsibility of accountants to, actually face people and, ask them about things. So when it comes to, asking some cast members or crew members to sign some contracts or fill in some contracts, that has been like a major challenge.
Because there was a time I was handling the extras, the day players that come during the day, and trust me, sometimes human beings can be difficult.
Major challenge is how to manage all these skills I've acquired. It was very, very, very difficult for me, but thank God for my friends, my interns are with me, go to them, share knowledge with them and stuff like that. But one major thing that helped me with this challenge is the fact that after speaking with the director, it was like, to be a very good director, you need to know a lot about every single thing in each department. So the makeup, costume, and that really helped me because as I'm learning a lot, I'm having in mind that I want to be a director in future.
When I went to the radio station, you know, presenting and just like coming out of my comfort zone and, you know, doing things that I had never done before.
But I kind of discover or realize that somehow at the end of my presentation, I kind of feel fulfilled that, oh yeah, I've did this.
But honestly, it was really amazing and I actually really learned like a whole lot.
How I've been able to face them is, you know, I have some other interns with me, some other colleagues of mine who, you know, have their expertise in that place. So once in a while, I meet them and like, hey, can you help me with this? Can you help me like call this person to, you know, help me sign this or come and sign their contract or, you know, basically people communication. When they have the time, they teach me, okay, guy, it's not hard. Just, you know, tell them, please, can you come upstairs? The ED needs you to fill in some things. And that's how I've been able to resolve those conflicts or those challenges.
Production coordinator taught me a lot in how I'm dealing with human beings. And I think that's a very, very valuable skill to learn in life, you know, how to handle human beings because you don't know where you're going to find yourself.
Well, I'm working with someone, my colleague, that Awiri. He's a very fun guy, so he would always like help me, you know, brighten up my day. You know, we work together to do the accounting thing, and like with him there, it wasn't such a struggle to balance the radio classes with the accounting work as well. You know, two heads are better than one.
This company is a very good one. For me, I feel like it's a place where careers are actually formed because just these few months I've worked here, I feel like I'm really ready for the future, and which is very, very good.
I was here to visit my supervisor, Charles Ariguzo, and I can see he's having a wonderful time here. I've met with his supervisor, and they are full of praises for him. So it's really an interesting engagements that they have here. I'm looking forward to Charles coming back to enrich the class with some of the experiences he has garnered from this company.
So one key feature that every organization needs is the feature of being welcoming. And I think that's one thing that Royal Roots has been able to build upon.
They actually take care of us. I mean, they give us lunch. We also have a lunch break, which includes playing pool. Do you imagine that? You work and play in an office environment.
I think that the organization is good. The atmosphere the environment is welcoming, so you can thrive. Interns can thrive here.
I would love to work here again.
The company is really amazing and awesome, and you know,
very interesting company. You get to meet different characters.
You don't find me coming to work in the morning, you know, with bags under my eyes and stuff like that. So yeah, everybody's just really nice, and I just really like love the family setting.
It would be unfair for me to give a general view of the company here because honestly, this documentary will not be over. Because it's such an amazing company. They welcomed us so well, treated us so nicely. And it's a very, very positive work environment. Things get done well, and you learn a lot from here.
The executive director, mommy, Godoma.
She's the best. I've not in my entire life met someone like her. She's one of a kind, a good person. When it's time for action, she gives the action. And when it's time to play, she plays with everyone, and then she's a simple person actually.
Then our supervisor, our able supervisor, Mr. Duro, then to the AD, to the director himself, and to the cast members.
My fave, Mr. Shego, Mr. Femi.
Josh the Black Boy, and Kaz, and Stereo, and Equalizer, and Keisha, and Nonye, practically everybody.
My favorite crew member is the production coordinator. Like, she really took me under her wing and really showed me how production works. So shout out to Chisom.
All my fellow interns, Charles, able producer.
David, I call him Daniel.
That's the person I worked with.
Ebube, how can I forget you?
Blessing, always coming with her camera to take pictures.
Also, some interns from Augusta University. Shout out to Jill, and then Michelle, and Judith, and I think we have like 2 other schools interning with us: Augusta University and West African Union University in Benin.
Funny enough, when I was coming, I didn't think I'll meet other interns. I thought maybe I'll just be alone here. When I came here, I met 5 amazing human beings from PAU. I think 2 are in accounting and 3 are mass communication interns. And honestly, from start to finish, they were wonderful. Helped me settling well, gave me a tour of the place on my first day, and and also I think I've made friends for life.
Especially our director, Thomas Odia, our AD, my G, people, I mean like people. Our school supervisor, bouncing, and all the HODs in all departments, makeup, costume.
All you guys have been amazing. You guys are awesome.
I really love you guys. I love how you've been so patient with me, and you make sure that you teach me and even make me work on my own. Like, it's the trust they have in me, actually. Shout out to you guys.
What I hope they've picked up from this experience is the real life face-to-face interactions that they get, the clocking in, clocking out, just the very raw experience of being in a workplace, a 9 to 5, quote unquote, a 9 to 5, and just so they understand what it's like to work under people, for people to work under you, for you to see what it's like to communicate with people in a production setting, in a radio setting, a TV setting.
They've all done a good job. Really amazing people, and I wish they didn't have to go so soon.
It's been a very good experience so far. I mean, obviously it's coming to an end, but I would like to see all their faces again in the future. Very good people, very humble, very... Let me not give them too many compliments for their head blows up, but they're very good interns.
This is the Royal Experience. No episode, but scene 1, take 1, camera 1, everything see you, take everything. Action!